Hello, how are you? And welcome back for more Blade Runner. How you doing? How you getting on tonight? We are going to try this time not to be kind of slow at working things out, and also perhaps we won't have to restart all over again. That's kind of my preferred option there. Let's put this background music off and let's kind of get started with the game. We finished the first act of it and we were ready to start Act 2. At the start of Act 2 we saw a man get killed inside some kind of laboratory or something, I'm not entirely sure. So let's get started again.
No messages. I'm in demand.
Yeah. So we just started Act 2 of the game. I didn't mean to do that either. Just started Act 2 of the game and we're trying to, I believe, deal with that particular crime right now. Of the guy who was murdered in his, like, office type, room type thing.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
I guess. Let me know if that light there is just a bit too bright. I'm trying to kind of turn it so that it's maybe not right in my face. I don't know if that's going to help any. But yeah, so here we are, and we've got to head out to the place where all this happened.
Your floor number, please.
So, head up to the roof. And let's get going. Or do I? No, I'm just trying to think actually. I think you're supposed to rest till the next morning, I might be wrong. Let me just try and see if this just lets me go straight to where the murder happened. There he is, he's getting into his car. Took him a minute, but he got there in the end. No, yeah, so this is now the next crime scene. The Tyrell building, where they make all the replicants. Where they produce artificial humans. It's quite a cool building, the Tyrell offices.
McCoy, LPD.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grub
Yeah,
test
buzz me
on
in.
the East Wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras.
Oh, good, thanks.
You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get
Excellent.
past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man.
Yeah, he was delivering
Dr.
something.
Eisendorfer
Death.
ordered in a lot, so
He was
it
delivering
didn't seem
death.
unusual.
You know. It's
I have more questions for you
not a
later
delivery
on.
many people are
Yes, sir.
looking forward to, but that's what he delivered. That's what he delivered. And what is this place? What's that under there? Something underneath there.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry.
A
but it looked like
dragonfly-shaped
junk to me,
earring.
like the cheap crap sold at the
Okay.
stands and shops of Anemoid Row.
That girl had some sort of insect-related
It was a Tyrell
thing on,
sales
didn't she?
brochure for the Nexus series. The
Oh,
kind of
God.
glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model. A comedian designed to entertain the troops all
There you
over the
go.
world.
A replicant comedian to entertain troops. Can I go? I don't want the animal murder anymore. Eisendorfer murderer.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked
Dragonfly.
like junk to me. Like
One of Tyrell's
Phone
employees
call?
got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell
He did.
building. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole
A bit harsh about
shebang.
his
Tyrell security will have the disc
his
before you even
size,
get
but
there. You'll be good, killer.
and
it
Tyrell
was
sales
a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series.
doesn't tell
the
me
kind
much.
of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows.
So let's go in here. I don't think there's anything else around. No, let's go in here. This is where we saw the guy get killed.
Jesus.
Okay. A lot of
Seen
stuff.
worse, but not by much.
No.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
I could straighten him through a sieve.
This earring yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Oh, do you think so?
Ain't her style.
He
Call
knows
Dave
though
with
it's
a
not her
face,
style
liable
to
end
wear
up with a spare
earrings like
lip.
that. Right, what have we got around here?
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
Takeout box, Kingston Kitchens. That's quite good, I suppose. Anything else around? What's that? Something.
Dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
A dog collar for Ricky. Ricky. Rikishi? No. So what else is there? Oh, what's this?
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours.
Dead
and now it
animals.
was dogs. 3 of them.
Dogs.
I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Yeah, so the difference there is, yeah, you're worried about your own dog. It's kind of freaks you out, right? We've also got the body.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on
Yeah.
the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. But I
Detonator
wondered
in his
why
head?
the killer didn't just shoot him.
Yeah, I mean that would be a lot easier. Surely, just pop a bullet in him. Surely, a lot easier. I don't think there's much else I can learn here. Let's just take a quick look around. What was that? I think that's the dog, is it?
I'd seen more dead animals than
Yeah.
live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs.
So we can't learn anything
3
about
of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
about the scene there. It's a dog. I don't know if it's a real dog. I mean, this guy should have plenty of money, but there's nothing more we can do here. So let's head back to the police station. Actually, wait a minute. Is there anything else here that we can do before I... That's just the guy. I don't think there is. Can we go anywhere over here?
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting. Oh yeah, there's nothing we can do in this room anymore. Nothing more. But maybe there's something else in here. Anything over here we can use? Oh, something's there.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times.
They
Tyrell
tried to,
engineers
so yeah, they
might
tried to get
forget
into
their
his
passwords,
stuff.
But what would the Grav Lab boys need
And,
with
yeah,
replicant DNA
they weren't very
sequences and
successful.
incept dates?
Incept dates, yeah.
Eisenduller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass
Oh, there we
would
go
be
then.
too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted
I don't know
it
if you're
bad
allowed
enough
to do that.
kill Eisenduller, so I
Does
figured
your
they must be
does
worth
your
having.
search do your search credentials allow you to do that? That seems like you're kind of taking advantage a little bit, to be honest. But I think we've probably got everything we can in this room. We picked up all the stuff that was on the ground. So I guess we just keep going? Or something.
Lagging behind again?
Yeah,
Who's
you could say that.
anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own.
Just
Maybe
follow
it's
what?
linked to this Tyrell debacle.
Well, you won't be able to follow up on much because the guy up there's dead, so... You know. Does you have anything else to say?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's main.
There's an awful lot of pieces up there to put together, to be fair.
Gaff
A very
mentioned
large number of
See,
them.
our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
do that.
Yeah, please do. So we got some overlapping cases possibly, and I mean that could be interesting enough, I suppose. But let's chat to this guy. Ask him a few questions about the various people.
You friendly with Eisenduller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, I mean,
Well, he never left.
Dr. Eisenduller, he
He'll never
almost left
leave.
the lab.
He'll
You
never
afraid
leave
of
now.
somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard
The
him
fact that he
complain
needed
about it.
anti-gravity
Smart.
to...
What was his job?
Scrub test
do
chief
stuff.
engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would
I don't
perform
know.
in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Right, so if I ask an engineer, they'll tell me about the gravitational field in
You
his
know if
little...
anyone lost an earring
room.
like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces
No
a
dragonfly
strict dress
earrings.
code around here.
How did Eisenduller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company
Well.
rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
Yeah, exactly. They only apply to the people who aren't the creative geniuses. Tell us about Tyrell
How do I
then.
get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to
Not
see
anytime
you.
soon.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Not anytime
Well,
soon.
you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the
He
picture.
has no idea. What, they never come out of the building?
You know anything
think I know
about
who it is,
Tyrell's
but-
computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to
Right.
access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendoller's office.
Oh, what's this thing we
But they
found?
couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees.
Yeah, it would appear to be the case. Right, I think we've probably learned about all we can about him. Let's just see.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we've asked as much as we can of him. However, I think we've got a data disk with some images, and possibly some other stuff that might be useful too. So where's the police headquarters? Everything got so much smaller all of a sudden. It's Anemoid Row. We don't need to go there right now. Police headquarters. The scenery is great. It's Blade Runner, what can I say? What can we say? So we got to go now, and we've got to... Hey, how are you? How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good one. Let's run through the door here. And where do we want to go?
Laboratory,
No.
mainframe, and shooting range.
Here, yeah. We want to have a look at the data disk and see what kind of data we might find. Excellent. Fair enough. Right, so we got some data here.
Scanning video disk.
There we go, we got a new disk
One
coming on.
enhanceable image found.
Just one image.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Right, okay, so we got to look at this.
Tyrell Grav
I
test
got to
lab.
work out. So this is the grav test lab. Can we see this guy? This is the killer, right? There he is.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much
Aha.
about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap
Probably
sold
like
at
the earring we
stands
found,
and shops
though.
of Anemoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Thank you. And let's just zoom right out. What do we want here? What's that? What's that? Oh, that's just some sort of... I give up on what that is. Some weird thing anyway. I don't know, what is that? What else do we have? There's a dog. There was a dog over here. Was there not a dog over here a minute ago? Yeah, there, look. Can I not look at the dog? Apparently not. Oh, here we go. It's definitely moving around a bit. Ah, Ricky!
Dog collar has a name on it.
Ricky, was that the
Ricky,
dog
maybe? Give me a
whose
hard
collar
copy
we
of
got?
that.
I can't remember what... Yeah, give me a hard copy of the dog. What else do we have here? What's this crate? Some sort of delivery? Was this the takeaway? Let's go a bit closer on that. Yeah, there we go. You can tell that it's one we needed to find because
A
it
takeout
flips
box
round
from
the...
Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, I think that's probably all I can find. Let's just take a quick look. You can look at the guy, but we know who's dead, so that doesn't really matter, does it? There he is. A terrified man. That's basically the only description worthwhile. Yeah, we don't need to take a picture of the dead guy. Right. Well, now that's interesting. Let's go out. Let's go downstairs. report in about some of the crimes, maybe. And maybe we'll get to meet, maybe we can try and meet Tyrell, which will help us get somewhere.
Lockup. Ground floor.
Yeah, we want the ground floor. And then we can go upstairs to our car once we've... our spinner, should I say. Once we've done this. And the ambient sound obviously is a bit quieter just now in this area, but... the music still comes in from time to time. Let's see if we can get access to Tyrell. Maybe he can get me a meeting.
The goons over at the Tyrell building wouldn't let me talk to their boss. Maybe you can set up a meeting.
Is that
Anyone
likely?
else in that whole company who knows anything?
You and I both know
Well,
it's a one-man show over
no.
Well, give
Does
it a
anyone
try,
else know
kid.
anything?
I'll have to pull some strings, so don't go in there half-assed.
No.
Make sure you got some legit questions for the resident genius.
Yeah, I'll try.
Appreciate it, Lieutenant.
I'll try to have some good questions. What else can we talk to him about?
Can the
Money.
department float me some chin yen? This investigation's
Yeah, I mean,
getting
I
expensive.
completed one investigation.
This ain't on the department tab, okay? This
Oh,
is
is
a
it not?
personal loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
But he's loaned me some money.
Goddamn city know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody
The-
getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side.
Aren't you all?
Hell, I
Thought,
can barely pay for the fuel
thought
for
they
my
would be.
car.
Thought they'd be all sneaking one
Ever
some
hear
on the
of public
side.
transportation?
Get out of here
Does it-
before I throw my desk at you.
I doubt you're going to be able to do that.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating
It's a little
man can be
report.
after his hemorrhoids get lanced.
There's
You ain't even
hemorrhoids.
Surprising the troops around here, kid.
Ooh.
Gaff says you worked at retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Well, you know,
Yeah, well,
I
don't
killed the
get too
guy.
cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
We know that.
I know.
An X6 could definitely be
Payments is running
unpredictable.
the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinian. Enough to buy a sandwich or two.
Oh, nice.
We gotta hold back the
That's what
rest
we
until
want.
the
Just some
lab does
lunch.
the odd
Just
time.
some lunch. That's enough.
Paperwork, you know.
We don't need to
Should
do
do it
any
in a couple
drastic
of days.
investigation. We might have
So
to,
the check's
but,
in
you
the
know.
mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep.
Yeah,
our
how long will it
best
take to
and
get me
happy.
advanced? How
Any
long will it
idea
take for the
what
money
you
to be
wanna spend
advanced
it
to me, I
on?
wonder?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself.
Not with a
something-
couple of hundred.
Something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more.
In a
and
world
more.
where animals are almost non-existent, let's have some bacon. I don't think that would go over very well, to be honest. Right, so he's going to make an appointment with Tyrell. I suppose we should try going to Tyrell Corporation and talking to them. See what kind of information they can give me, if any, if they're even remotely interested. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, go to the roof. Oh, sorry, I've just clicked the wrong thing.
Roof.
So, Tyrell Corporation again. Seems ridiculous. We've gone there and then we're like, oh yeah, I can't get an appointment. Oh, I'll get you an appointment, and then we go away again. But that's the way these games work sometimes, isn't it? You know. Oh, you could have done this thing, but you need to do one little thing first. And then maybe we'll let you do the bigger thing if you go away and come back. After doing like nothing. Still, here we are back at that impressive building. And in Tyrell's office, as you might recognise from the film. It's the owl. Hoo-hoo. And it's Rachel.
Beautiful, isn't it?
But it doesn't seem to get her theme
The
music,
owl or the
though.
view?
Both.
Hmm.
The view's amazing. The owl, well,
It's a view of like a
artificial things never did that much for me.
fairly dystopian sort of city, isn't it?
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are
Good.
extinct. Who told you the model was real?
Uh,
Dr. Terrell?
He might have been
He's
lying.
wrong or lying. Check your Sydneys.
He
Elder
might have
wouldn't
been
make
lying.
up something like that.
You're Tyrell's
Why not? Why
assistant?
wouldn't he?
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Tyrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar with all Tyrell operations.
But I need to talk to him.
He does know I'm a cop, right? Blade Runner unit?
We're going to do a Voight
Dr.
Kampf
Tyrell
test
has
on
already
her.
met with one Blade Runner today and has important business to attend to.
So we're...
Your department should coordinate its efforts better.
I don't know if we're running along the same lines,
Yeah,
along the lines behind
You may speak to me or you may leave. I can't offer you any
Deckard
other
or
choices.
not, or if she's talking about the other
Fair
police
enough.
officer.
I wanted to ask about Marcus Eisenduller.
I can't tell you who killed him if that's what you're asking.
Well, I mean...
We've already got a suspect.
Wait, do we
What
know
I
who
want
he
to know
is?
is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
That's a stupid
Probably
question.
we know why. Incept dates, right?
Oh yeah?
I would
Why's
imagine.
that?
Your suspect is
Trying to
obviously
live
a
longer.
replicant, a very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe. More human than human.
More
Isn't
human
Dr.
than
Tyrell
human,
pushing
yeah.
to make it legal to use rep labor to clean up the kipple?
More dangerous than
Are we
human
here to
too.
discuss corporate policy or Marcus Eisenduller's murder?
A little of both.
Yeah.
You heard about the moon bus hijacking.
What's that got to do with this?
Yeah, I guess you would have. 50 people dead.
Just an answer.
You can't blame...
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control.
Can't blame replicants.
The public gets nervous when your pets wander around the city
Hey,
without a leash.
Just so you know.
Replicants aren't pets.
Yeah. Just so you know, she is
Right.
one.
Pets
so
live longer and don't go around killing people.
There
although she
are safeguards in
doesn't
design.
know.
Yeah, I've seen the data. Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan.
No, probably at this stage doesn't know.
I'd probably get a little crazy too, but I don't think I'd start killing people.
Wouldn't you?
Very self-righteous, isn't he?
To Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus
so it was
6 model
Deckard.
a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood, and all the joy and despair that comes with a real
The story
existence. That's hardly a death sentence. That's life.
of Deckard and Roy and all of those is
I
kind
thought
of
you
going
weren't
on.
meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well,
in
I
the
decided
background
to
of
make an
this.
exception, Mr. McCoy, isn't it? You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
Not really. No.
So it's good. I mean, it kind of keeps
I
itself.
do see why a replicant who has an identity would want
Around.
to steal Eisenduller's files.
What was happening during
Please,
the,
enlighten me.
the period of
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
Deckard retiring those replicants.
They're gonna come for you, just like they came for Eisenduller.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children. I tell them all exactly what I told you.
He says that, but
Have I given you what you
we
came
know that's
here
not
for?
true.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
Very aggressive, isn't he? Very, very aggressive. If you'll excuse me, I have a meeting I must attend. So that didn't really give me a lot of information at all, if I'm honest. And we just annoyed him. So I guess we'll have to find something else to do. Maybe we can find some other investigative route to take. And in fact, there's that guy down in the basement that we can interview. I think I have to download the files first. Because we interviewed him last time, but then we had to restart the game because I'd messed something up.
Lockup.
No, first.
Roof.
Yeah, go to the basement. Because I think I've already got the interview stuff. I might be wrong. So that's our suspect. Just trying to find the clues I was looking for. I'm trying to just see if... What was the guy's name again? Gregorian. Okay, no, I haven't downloaded that. Okay, that's fine. So I'll have to go up and download those files if I can get out of here. Where's the arrow gone? There it is. There's the arrow. There's the arrow. So
Laboratory.
no,
Mainframe.
mainframe.
And shooting range.
We can download the files from the computer in here.
Uploading personal clue database.
Yeah.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
Mainframe clue database.
Clue database transfer complete.
Database transfer complete. That's like really, really the dullest voice ever. It really is. Now let me see. Yeah, Gregorian.
This is Crystal Steel badge
have a
number
listen.
VR 61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against
Leader of
Replicant
CARS?
Slavery, November 22nd,
CARS have
2019.
I once again asked
leadership?
for my attorney.
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions.
Fair
We've
play.
already put you on the machine, so we know you're
I'm
a
asking the
tin
questions
job.
here.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
Alright, so she did a void
This
camp
is true.
test.
We advocate equal rights under the
Says
law
he's
for
not one.
replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are
just
living
wishes, yeah.
organisms, whether people like you like
Once
it or
they're
not.
alive, they should be allowed
Replicants
to
contribute greatly
live
to
a
the
life.
economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and
I
every
mean,
one of them was
no,
hosed
you're right,
down
but
for good. You ever see this
they
guy?
were created
Yes, actually, I have.
to do some work,
He
and
was
I would say
president
there's
of
some
protest.
parallels with
He's
some
not part of our group, but
troubling
outsiders are usually welcome.
things in
How many new
humanity's
faces
past
showed
there.
up that day?
Not too many, a handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no. Recording off.
What's she gonna do to him? Beat him up off the recording. She's
Describe
battering
them
him a
for me
bit.
again.
Now he's
There's
back.
that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members
Ah.
showed up.
Who's
That's the
that?
A
guy.
Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're
That
a
was the guy who
pacifist organization, and we have rules.
killed him, I think. The
One
first
of them
one.
is no weapons allowed. Izo refused to check in a samurai sword at the door during meetings.
Where can I find this Izo?
What are they gonna do about
He
it?
owns one of those little secondhand stores downtown.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell bankrolls your operation?
Well, we have a number of anonymous donors. People with
Anonymous
resources
donors. Could be
and
anyone.
sources.
Such as?
So
But
anonymous.
the word
even I don't know
anonymous
who
would
they are.
I
would
don't
give you some
believe
clue
you.
that he's not got any idea. Silly question, really, wasn't it? Right. So this guy's down in the basement. We can have a chat with him, especially if he knows that guy who was the killer for this other guy, Eisenduller. Eisenduller. This is him.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
Nope,
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
probably.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer
I
should
mean,
be here.
No, isn't going to cut it, I'm afraid. Tell us about this protest you were
I got
involved
some
in.
more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective.
Yeah, but
they
I'm
were
not the other detective, so
under
tell me.
duress.
I want to know about the people who were there.
Yeah.
The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The
Oh, he's
Asian
the one we
fellow
need.
was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
Izo.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so.
So he's still
smart
alive
and
right now.
balanced.
Maybe is
he
he?
really wanted to help the replicant.
Is he a replicant?
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions.
Sure.
I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
Military weapons then, which would tie in with the other one where they killed all the animals, because they had some kind of military weapon too.
I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Cars
Yes,
are cars.
we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and
Replicants
emotional
have feelings
intelligence,
too.
the citizens
Don't
against
you know,
replicant
replicants
slavery
have
will spearhead
feelings
the movement
too.
towards.
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, detective.
Fair enough.
We live by a code that men
Don't-
like
don't,
you could
uh,
never understand.
Don't talk.
Try me.
Just yeah.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave
Pretty
souls
hard
formed
there on
an
him, wasn't he?
underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are, yeah. I
Sure
mean,
you
you do it.
We're
but,
not
yeah.
children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped.
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
Well, I mean, that's, that's speculation, really, isn't it? The replicants might not really harm anybody if they're allowed to live peacefully.
I'm gonna give you a
Alright,
little
we're going to do a test on him, a wee Voight
The other
camp
detective,
test.
She already tested me earlier today.
I'm going to do
Look,
it again.
I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just
Yeah.
call my lawyer, he'll take care.
So,
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK
Do whatever
the
I want.
mayor if I want.
yeah.
And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
Yeah, so get your lawyer, we'll give him a test too. Right, so obviously if you're familiar with Blade Runner, you know the Voight Kampf test, which is a test to find out if someone's a replicant due to their kind of pupil movement. Reaction time's a factor too. And there are 3 different levels of questions you can ask. So you can ask like a fairly simple question like this one. Wait, I need to press that first.
Reaction time is a factor in
Yeah,
this, so
reaction
please
time's a
pay
factor.
attention. Where do you live?
Third sector.
To calibrate it first,
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
as long as
Just
it
keep
takes.
your pants on, Spencer.
So yeah, there are 3 levels of questions. You can get a really basic sort of one, a low intensity question as it says.
You're crying. Why is that?
Crying?
Yeah, why are you
It's
crying?
nothing to be ashamed of. I might cry for any number of reasons.
I'll bet.
So what we're looking at is his response to that and to see how kind of harsh, how extreme his response gets. So if we ask kind of a medium intensity
You're 7
question,
years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen
stealing
and sneak them back
marshmallows.
to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Well, it sounds like I deserved it. But my father didn't believe in corporal
So it's
punishment.
not a totally emotionless question. Response should say, or you can ask a high intensity question, which is supposed to obviously get you a more of a response,
You've been kidnapped.
like this.
Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
I try to reason with them.
Now the intensity of the question hasn't pushed him up any further than sort of there. Now you get, I think, 10 questions, so let's go with another high intensity question.
You're going to die. It may be soon.
You're going to die, he says. Well,
grave.
eventually.
Rot. You're enjoying this.
It may be soon.
It
Your
may be
readouts
soon.
Don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This conversation is over, Detective.
There we go.
I
That
don't
shot.
have to sit here and take abuse.
That shot up pretty high.
Terminated.
What? Abuse? It wasn't abuse, so we terminated the test.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's
Wait, what?
acting up.
I pushed him too hard. See, if you push him too hard,
You keeping busy, pal?
you know,
Please leave me alone.
he could shut it
My
down.
migraine's acting up.
And yeah, I mean, his responses anyway would suggest that he wasn't a replicant, so I think we're okay. I mean, I think there are ways you can kind of get him to be something else. But I tell you what, we're going to do now. Forgetting all of this, we're going to have a look at the place where that earring might have been made in Animoid Row, which is where the kind of people are producing animals and all sorts of things, artificial creatures of fairly low quality compared to some of the more sort of boutique style places. Also, this has got a very it's got a great view reminiscent of the film too. Is it this sequence? That's some good music. Now this isn't the sequence I was thinking of actually. But there, you do visit a lot of places from... there's a dragonfly there actually. You do visit a lot of places from the film.
Hey, you.
Hey you! Hey, what are you saying? The stall's all the way over there, they can't hear you. Right, so we're going to talk to the person in this stall because dragonfly, as I say.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See?
Yeah, dragonfly.
Anisoptera. Dragonfly, late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
She
Items
does.
like that, very special significance.
Jewelry with dragonflies.
Rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty's money to obtain a collection.
Well, the person may be a replicant, so I don't know.
Circle might want
Do they have
check
plenty
on
of
this.
money?
With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry.
Okay.
You buy a piece, right? For special lady
Right.
friend?
Okay.
You come back later.
She'll find information if I buy one of
you
her.
Take care, chasing the dragon.
Chasing the no, he's not chasing the dragon. What's that?
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See?
Poisonous scorpions.
Finest quality. Perhaps you purchase one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
He's never seen a
Well,
scorpion.
then we do, senor.
Just have a look.
Oh, oh no. I warned you, senor.
What?
You will surely die.
I got poisoned,
You're still standing. The poison,
and I'm not dead.
it acts very quickly.
Either she's lying and it's not poisonous at all,
You're not dead already. You
or well,
will live.
if he's not dying from a lethal poison from a scorpion, we all know what that might mean. It might mean he's a duck. No wait, not a duck. A replicant. That's what I meant to say.
interest you in a snake noble one?
Not today, thanks.
A snake?
You know
Show him the
anything
earring
about
too.
insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one.
No, he's a snake man.
I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course.
Feeds artificial insects to his artificial snake.
Snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect
Does an
is
artificial
already
snake
extinct.
need to eat?
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism
Imagine-
is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
No.
Right now I'm more interested in the insect.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door.
Yeah, I did.
She's an expert on such things.
She's gonna
and will cut
try and
a
find
wonderful
something.
deal to friends.
Maybe you're right. But I don't know if he's much
I need
help,
to
to be
ask you-
honest.
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things.
Well, if you would give me an answer.
Arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow.
He's very
He owns the armament shop up the street.
he's very defensive all of a sudden.
Insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in
Bob.
agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Shisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Bob might sabotage his snakes. Bob sounds like a wrong'un. Bloody Bob. Oh, there we go. Bullet Runner, Bob's surplus. So this must be Bob then. Anything else here before we visit Bob? Okay. We're visiting Bob.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
What about neither?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the
Is
Focus
that-
Wars intact.
Is that gun hooked
Ray
up?
McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Yeah. Gun's hooked up waiting for me to do something wrong. Make a wrong move.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's
That
good.
skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
Well,
He'll be back on the job soon.
they're usually quicker than people, right?
You sell any off-world stuff? Like Ender rifles?
Yeah, that's a question.
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one though.
The question is whether he's
Enzo
selling
is a
the
real workhorse.
military
Good stopping
grade
power,
weapons.
Decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bunch.
Kind of.
I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runsiter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm
Really?
sure of that.
What does he mean by that?
Runsiter's always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody
I mean-
else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's
Especially
got no place at Bullet Bob's.
with the fact that he
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
he sells
There's
fake
one
animals
other
as real
guy
ones.
around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street.
Okay.
Goes by the name of Ezo. But
Ezo.
who knows what the real
Ezo.
title is?
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you
The
don't like
guy.
him.
Yeah.
Ezo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while.
The
We're
green
friendly
pawn.
competitors, I guess.
So I think that's what he said.
But I don't appreciate his politics.
Yeah?
Rumors, that's all they are. I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years worth. And I can
Okay,
tell
no
you,
one's.
Rev's got no
Calm down.
business being down here
Calm
on Earth,
down.
Okay?
Yeah. Earth don't deserve them.
Tell me about it. We got standards to uphold down here.
Standards. We got standards to uphold. Like, yeah. Selling military grade weapons to replicants.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
Pretty good idea who it was.
I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened?
It's a bit
I
much,
wanted to get
surely.
my daughter
Don't to
a
pop
present
him.
for her birthday, right?
He's not a balloon
I bought an
or
iguana
a
from that crook Hassan.
killer or something. He's just a
And the
guy.
damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of chinyen. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a
He's
refund.
got a faulty one.
So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's a bit,
That's exactly
it's a
what
bit
my wife
extreme.
says.
The snake thing you gave me, it didn't work after 2 days, so I'm gonna burn you alive. No. No, you're not. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Oh, shit, yeah. What else can we talk to you about him?
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got a
He
sign.
just, did he not just say he hadn't heard of me?
You get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
Yeah, is that a threat?
It ain't like you're a real
Is he threatening
gun
us?
runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes too.
Right,
It's a
okay, yeah.
dangerous business.
It is a dangerous business. Tell us about some
You
ammo.
got any
Looks like we
decent
can
ammo
test
for
him
my
as well.
piece?
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Well,
Yeah,
no, but
I know how it
especially
is.
when everyone else has
You
got
want to drop a skin job, you need a little
military
extra
ammo.
oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay,
this you mean
let's
he's-
have it.
He's selling ammunition that he shouldn't be.
How'd you
Let's
feel
test
about
him
taking a
while we're
little
here.
Test.
You mean the Voight Kampf? You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Yeah,
Relax.
why not?
I just...
I'm allowed to do it.
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Set up the test. Set up the test. So let's try not to push him as much as we push the other guy.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so
Same again.
please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
That's a bit of an extreme reaction for something so minimal.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital.
Is that
2
embarrassing?
weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
No reaction. No reaction at all to that.
You rent a mountain
Let's try a
cave.
high intensity
On
question.
the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
He probably won't care.
Burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
No reaction at all. Nothing.
You're having a very erotic dream.
Am I wearing camouflage?
Okay.
I like camouflage.
He likes camouflage, though. He got very excited by that concept, didn't he?
For your anniversary,
Seems like low intensity
your spouse
questions.
gives you a real goldfish.
I want a hamster.
Well, it's a fish.
She gives you a real goldfish. I want a hamster. No goldfish, give me a hamster. So the low intensity questions
You're going
seem to
die.
catch him
Maybe
all.
soon.
We're asking this question again.
Grave. Rot. It may be soon.
Why are we?
The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
You laughing at me?
It's
Wait.
just a test.
Yeah, we're
Better
not
not be laughing.
trying not to. But he didn't like the idea that someone was laughing at him, did he?
Your child comes home with a black eye.
Badge of honor. He's a good kid.
A badge of
Everyone's
honor,
gotta
he
get
says.
bloodied sometimes.
Yeah, although there's a couple of questions that he doesn't react to, I think
It's
it's
the first day of school and the teacher
safe to
calls
say.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He's not likely to be called on by the teacher
on you.
then.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree
Boiled dog?
consists of boiled dog.
Yeah.
Damn. You know, I'm getting to be an old man, and I ain't gonna tell you I've never eaten meat. But even back when I was a kid, that would have made most people sick.
Yeah, nobody would eat dog.
Like, stop watching the movie.
Yeah. Nobody would be in what movie? What movie would have people eating boiled dog?
You're 7 years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows
I mean,
from
some
the
might, I
kitchen
suppose, but
and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Good for him.
as far as he's concerned, that's the right thing to do.
Describe in single words only the good things that come into your mind about your mother.
Let me tell you about my
Yeah,
mother.
lightweight. She was easy
Oh,
to
wait.
carry.
Test terminated.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, you were
It
alright.
was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know,
When he
I
didn't
think about
react to
skin
certain
jobs all the
things.
time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Probably not. You know,
Thanks for your time.
is that it?
Thanks for your time.
Okay, so that's all we can talk to him about. Right, oh, I keep clicking on myself. Because the double click, he walks into the second click, so... Right, now, where's this... Where's this takeaway place that he got the food from? Is this here as well? I think it is. Oh, well, that's Runciter's. I don't need to go there right now. What's that place? No, Hawker's isn't the place I want to go to, I don't think. I think that's the pawn shop. I think that's the pawn shop where the other guy is. What's this place? Is this...
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But
They're not
fish,
good companions.
fish are good.
This is a
I
fish
have
place.
every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
That's great, but
No thanks. I gotta
fish
go.
aren't what we're here for.
Fish just as good as dog.
Fish are as
No,
good as
my
a dog.
is Real.
Real. Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects.
Is it real though?
Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row. You see
Yeah, we
the
already
green
know.
sign? We try there.
We went straight there because I saw the dragonfly.
Hope he stays healthy.
She.
Yeah, me too. Is this just the place we came from a minute ago? This is the green pawn. Is it green pawn? China bar? What's down here?
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house.
Captain.
The rest you pay for. You want chit chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no
All
social
right.
club.
Maybe I don't need to talk to him in that case. I don't know.
Pour me one.
Just one?
Just keep drinking.
One,
No.
Good one.
What if he doesn't pour you a good one, or you get another one until he gives you a good one? I'm kind of looking. I'm looking to see if that takeaway place that he ordered the food from's here. Aha. Kingston Kitchen. There's also that place with Ezo back there.
Isabella cook you something special. Put a glow
Oh.
in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask
Can
you
you
a
cook
couple
me
of
something
questions?
special?
Questions? They always need answers.
Let's ask her
You send
about
a lot of deliveries
Eisenduller
over to
first.
Marcus Eisenduller at the Tyrell building?
And then see if she knows the guy.
Oh, Eisenduller, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
That man can eat.
Send anything over
Not
late?
anymore, he can't.
No, sir. No deliveries to him no
Not
more.
anymore.
Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not
Wait.
for a month, eh?
But you got
At
an order
least
last night.
No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting.
He's not been
Dead.
paying. And now he's died. Well, that's interesting. So,
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
okay.
Sure. Never seen him before.
So he's
I
probably...
remembered him for sure.
Somebody's got food from here and then taken it to him.
That stew's looking tasty.
Let's have some stew.
Fix you right up. Only 30 chinion. It put a spring
Oh,
in your step, man.
I don't have a lot of money.
They be loving you.
There we go. We got a bowl of stew. We just had 2 drinks, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure that buying a bowl of stew is the best idea. Right, let's go to this pawn shop as well. This guy Ezo, who runs it, was kind of seen with the guy that we're looking for. So, well, I assume it's the guy we were looking for. Fits the description, so, I mean, maybe it's him? Right, let's see. Is that... who's this? He's got something.
That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the
2 minutes.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't
You get 2
encourage
minutes.
browsers. What
If I don't want your
impresses me
stuff,
are
then you
people
get
who
out.
know what
You
they
leave.
want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed.
Everything's...
Finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Okay, so this is Ezo. The guy who,
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in
the
order.
guy who's friends with
Doesn't
the
matter. I don't read.
possible
anyhow.
replicant.
What's your name?
Ezo.
Yeah, there we go. This is Ezo. Now let's ask him if he knows anything about the jewellery,
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and
given that
exotic?
his friend was wearing
How
it.
exotic.
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
Exceptionally fine. But earlier he said it was terrible.
I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay,
Then he'll...
it's
okay.
all yours.
Then he'll
Thanks a
talk to
million.
us. I want to talk to him. Wait, come back. I think you can get him to come back out by going away and coming back. If I remember rightly, but he doesn't always come out. What's that guy about?
Excuse me, pal.
Not interested. Yeah, there's a way that you can ask him the questions, and he should come back out at some point, but he's not done it so far. Why? I don't know. I wish he would. Let's talk to her. Talk to her, see if she's found any information.
Man like you has lady
Maybe it'd
friend,
be alright
of
when we come
course.
back.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic.
It's a dog.
What is this
Maybe
girl's
tell her it's a
name?
dog.
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor.
What?
It's perfect, is it not?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll buy a...
It's kind of ugly, but you tug me.
It's kind of ugly, but okay. I guess I'll let you have it. Right, so now we've got a thing for the dog. I assume it's the dog. In fact, I know it's the dog. Right, let's see if this guy's out yet, because I really need to talk to him about other stuff. It wasn't just the 2... there he is. Okay, come on, talk to him. Not just the dragonfly earring. Let's ask him about the ammo.
You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't deal in anything from the off-world.
No weapons.
Much too hard to authenticate.
A man of your expertise could probably tell, though.
I don't even like to have them.
Got one more question to ask him afterwards too.
My friend Shoshana Yuri picked up the Eos plague from some gunner's space helmet. He was vomiting blood for days.
Okay, and
You say it
Gregorian?
looks top quality here. That go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
Anything about him?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do
Calfskin gloves.
Calfskin?
Yeah. Would that not be?
Gregorian
Alright,
said you were
fake.
thrown out of cars
Fake.
for having violent
It's alright, it's
tendencies.
fake. It's okay.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline
Whoever he
sociopath who ought
is,
to be
he
locked
doesn't
up.
know him, he says.
But I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn?
And yet he's part of his organization.
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little
Maybe
word of
pushing him a
advice,
bit
detective.
too hard.
Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one bid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Oh, alright.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera.
What?
100
Uh-oh.
years ago, it was a cherished item.
Camera was a cherished item. Yeah, but yeah, I can't like zoom in and
plenty of
enhance the
photographs
photographs
in my
from it.
Have you ever seen this?
I know what he's about to do, it's obvious. Made the whole screen go white. Can I pick that up? We got some photos too. I'm assuming he went in there. Wait, can I open that?
Locked.
Now why can't I shoot it then? There we go, okay. Go down. Go down the stairs. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I don't deal in
off-world rifles
weapons.
Here, more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police issue.
I'm gonna have to
restricted
put him away
weapons.
forever.
Rizzo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that
Yep.
renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Exactly. Renegade replicants, all that stuff. I guess we're gonna follow him. I'm assuming he went that way because it's the only path we seem to have. You can go faster than that if you want. I mean, I assume he went this way, but now I'm not so sure. Oh wait, there's something there. We can go that way. I've lost him. I'm losing him. Please come back.
That's impossible.
I can't jump across this green stuff, whatever it is. Okay, there must be another path then. But if there is, I don't see where it is. Is there a different path this way? Have we lost him now, do you think? Let me just check. Was that the only place we could go there? The ladder. There's that. The only path out of here. That was where we came in. Yeah, he must be. There must be a way to get to him there. Maybe there's a way out that I didn't see. Hurry up. He's so slow. Oh yeah, there's a way out that I didn't see. There's a ladder there. I'm trouble seeing it, but yeah. It was almost invisible on the background. Uh-oh. He's got a sword.
To my shop, detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is...
All he needs is a sword.
Freeze, Yoshi!
Yoshi?
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of
What, in
luck
Mario?
within the hour.
Your little skin job friend's gonna take up a collection to bail you out, or you got it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Looks like we got him.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What are you doing here, Slim?
I was going to ask you
might
the
not
same
be.
thing.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. Thinks he's pretty clever. Some material
she might
works
not
in
be.
case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name?
Yeah, we
again?
got him.
Hallucinate often?
hallucinate often, he says.
You'll be giving him up to me soon enough.
It's like, we know who you are.
I can handle it.
We know who your
Slim.
friends
Why don't
are.
you go buy yourself a lollipop, something else to suck on.
Very clever.
But I wasn't trying to be.
Weren't you? Okay. What have I taken her, almost took her collar away from her. Right, where are we going now then? What's this way? Nothing's this way, that's Runciter's. I think we can just go back to our car now, to be honest. Was that the other way? Oh, I think that might be the other entrance into that, like, mall type thing. But there's no one else here that we need to talk to. Right now, at least. So let's hop on our spinner and go somewhere else. Go for a spin, maybe. Yeah, it's not very good, is it?
Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste
It's not
of
very
time.
good.
I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder.
No.
But if the
Not yet,
replicants
anyway.
had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
I can't kind of talk over that because otherwise you can't really hear it. I need to try and just get in the car and just go. Come on. So that was there, but DNA Row, he said. So there it is. Ah, this is the one you'll recognize. You'll recognize some sequences from Blade Runner, the film. We have the bicycles, and if I remember rightly, we've got someone here that just does eyes. Is that it there? I think that's his place.
What you want? I'm busy.
He's busy.
Excuse
Isn't
me.
he always? He's always busy.
Deliveries to rear.
LPD, I got
Deliveries
a
to
couple of
rear.
questions.
Talk. Always talk. You wait. You no take up time. Busy.
He's very
Marcus
busy.
Eisenhower
He's always
is dead.
busy.
Okay.
Making eyes.
We talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisenhower?
Yeah, do you know him well?
no time for him. No go to lab. Eisenhower tests
No time.
world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Visual center.
Marcus is dead.
Sure, because,
To work
yeah,
hard
eyes.
all night, all day.
Of course.
Not no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important.
It's always quite an enjoyable character.
Eisenhower dead. Miraji may be
Although-
dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
What?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail.
Who's
sometimes Chinese,
what?
sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up
No.
and eat with twins.
What?
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
Hey, call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago. Door locked.
Alright.
Sir, where you come from, huh? What?
What
Nothing.
would I come from?
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPD, you there for something, huh? LPD?
What?
I'm very busy. I won't wait for
He's
nothing.
busy and he won't talk to us.
Tell me this.
Hey,
No, that's it. He's shut down now. We can't ask him any more
I'm very
questions.
busy. I won't wait for nothing.
Mr. Chu, I'd love to warn you that some people are going to come and do you some harm, but I can't. So how do I get out of here? Like seriously, where do I go to get out of here? I'm looking for the blue arrow. The hell is it? Why can I not leave? There we go. It was behind him, that's why. Okay, so he said he went to someone's house, someone's business. Like across the road or something? Do I have to go back here so I can go to the other side? That's a bit of an awkward system. So what? Dermo Design. Is that the place he's talking about?
What's going on? Who did this?
Oh.
Me, sir. Please, help me.
Is this
It is going
Miraji?
to blow.
Okay, I'll shoot your handcuffs then.
Run! Run!
Get out of here! What? It's got the end theme music from Blade Runner. What was that all about?
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there.
Warn who?
The stairs.
Up the stairs.
Twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with dreadlocks.
Ah, it's him again.
The bomber. And
Well,
another
he's the bomber.
beard.
Looks like everything ties in.
Missing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA information. Doug.
DNA information.
God, forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Is that what you said? DNA information?
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep Detect, BR
Yeah.
61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man
I
here.
rescued
Victim
him.
of an explosion. His name was Miraji.
Yeah.
He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place?
One of
at
them
the
might
right
be.
time?
Yeah.
Practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mopping up here?
Yeah, do it. Tidy it
Just
up
do
for
a
me.
favor and kick some rep ass, okay?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
high
okay.
time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3.
It's a slightly
reporting
troubling
homicide,
conversation, isn't it?
Possible act of terrorism.
Okay, well, I'm going to go up here because he said something about twins upstairs. What was he doing? He was running on the spot. He needs to stay a bit further apart as well. Right, what is this? This whole place reminds me of J.F. Sebastian's house.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for.
A letter.
But I bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books.
Money. What? What did we find? Oh. Wait, what did I find? Twins. That's the... Not what I'm looking for. That's what I was going to say. That doesn't help me. Clues... No. Miraji interview, that was when we talked to him. What did we find? You know, objects, but I don't need anything for the animal murder. I just need Miraji. Marcus's DNA. Right, okay, I don't know. Not entirely sure what that's all about, but is there anything else in this place? Hey, look. I can make it nod its head. Nod your head! What happened there? It did something. That's a bit creepy. Shut up. Yeah, be quiet. What's that behind there?
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages.
Luther and
One
Lance.
saved voice-only message.
One saved
Would you
message.
like to hear the saved message again?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian.
There we go.
I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr.
It is
Tyrell
Sebastian.
about your reinstatement, reemployment, but I haven't been
These
able
were guys that
get
were
through to
fired
him
from
yet.
Tyrell, I guess.
He's kind of angry, and you know what a cool customer he is.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying.
He's trying,
If
but
you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
given
Message saved automatically.
the situation that's due to befall him,
Security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
the pleasure's all ours, they say. Right, so we got a saved message there. What's this?
Half the workspace was tidy, the other half a total disaster area. The tenants were clearly the oddest of odd couples.
Yeah, well, they're twins, so maybe one of them deals with this stuff, and one of them deals with the more ordered stuff. What's that?
The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic
A video
still
phone.
produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink.
Okay. It's from Mexico, so he says that's why it wasn't working. That seems needlessly specific. Okay. So, I wonder if Mr. Chew over at Chew's Eye World can help us. Or does he only do eyes? Let's try. Right, here he is again. What is it? What?
Listen to me.
Busy. You not delivering.
Yeah, not too busy for a police investigation.
Distraction all day long. Never stop. Loud noises.
He's distracted. But look, the guy you were looking for, he's dead.
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
Yeah.
What of Marathi?
Dead.
Didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy.
No. Nope. I need answers.
You mentioned twins.
Yes.
Who are they?
Lance, Siamese twins. Live about Marathi.
Ah.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot. Shit can.
From who?
So who did
Big
they...
boss, who else? And if I didn't tell her,
What, Tyrell?
go ask them. I waste no more time.
So why were they working from an
I knows around
apartment?
Everybody's business, huh?
He doesn't ask everybody's business.
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah, subcontractor like me. He funny though, like old movies.
He's funny because he
Marathi
likes old
master chef.
movies.
Twins go crazy when he
I mean, strange or... Okay, well, and the twins don't like him or had a problem with it? Or...
Marcus Eisendaler is dead. You might consider knocking off work early.
Yeah,
What next
why?
is 6 watt with me, huh? I just do.
Well, actually, he might.
Busy. Must make deadline.
He might be better too. Given this happens alongside,
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
alongside the kind of what's going on in Blade Runner,
Nervous system. Very important to Dr. Tyrell.
Where do I find it?
it's a worry.
That old building down the alley. Bradbury Hotel, I think.
The Bradbury, yeah.
Walk down the alley, you find it.
Okay.
What about this Lance? What
Yeah,
kind
who's
of guy
that?
is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
He's like Luther, only different. I mean, he's a different person.
Always make deal.
He's like this guy, but he's a different person.
Work much harder.
Is that how it works?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take. No trust, no way.
Did Lance sell
Yeah.
something to Runseter?
Who? Never heard of Runseter. No time for charades.
No.
Sound like this, sound like
Why?
that. Look like this.
Okay, well, Mr. Chew,
Sorry
you
to bother you.
take care of yourself for all the time you've got left. I think he said down the alleyway, didn't he? This is the Bradbury here. This building looks fantastic. I always thought. We have to go up the stairs. I'm trying to remember which way we go. Is it there? This is the elevator. There's stairs we can use as well. The lift. Elevator, lift, you know. I mean, yeah, it's a wrecked. In this, it's totally wrecked, but... Where? I believe we're looking for J.F. Sebastian's apartment. Which is along here? Yeah, that might be it. Yeah.
Welcome home, JF.
Oh no, it's these creepy things.
It was some kind of freakish toy.
Some
Half
kind of
mechanical,
freakish
half
toy.
Organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
I couldn't shoot it, no. What's over here? I don't know what that is. go back this way first. What's over here? There's a couple of different rooms that we can check out. This is... I don't know what that is. Again, more crazy looking things. And we got all this as well. Some sort of laboratory. This looks like his workspace.
Interrupted print job.
Presuming it a print job. We're gonna get a printout on a probably like an old what kind of printer is it gonna be? Like a dot matrix sort of, I don't know.
DNA research, incept dates, a lot of jargon.
Incept dates, yeah.
It was valuable to somebody.
That's useful. But nothing much else here. And all these things wandering around. There's not really much else to see here, apart from the evil monkey thing with the symbols and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, well, we just go around in a circle there. However, there is also, if I remember rightly, you go into here and go this way. I'm trying to think. Then this way. Yeah, we can get up onto the roof. A recognizable area. I don't know why he hasn't turned the, like, taken the plug out of the sink so that the rain doesn't fill it, but he hasn't. Why not? I don't know. Maybe he collects water. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, there's a door here. This is where Deckard and Roy had their fight. Trying to remember. I think there's a way that we can get up this by like smashing it. Hey, is it smashed in the film? Uh-oh! This replicant's got me. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to defend myself. It's him, it's the... Oh wait. The other one's here.
Oh, you think he found us, man?
How did I find you? That's a good question.
Must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems
bit
down
much.
the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one, he's not a problem. He's
Not anymore.
an opportunity.
An
You're
opportunity.
weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not
So is he
doing
even
too good.
more dangerous than
He hears
old
us.
Roy?
Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back.
Don't kill me.
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Yeah. It's that guy who looks like Mr. Sinister.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. The girl, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming.
It's too bad she won't live. Wait.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool
Yeah,
sees not
that's
the
true.
same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries, there's no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated.
So yeah, these are
by
the two
them,
replicants.
correct? Now they're
The
going to
biggest
see
cause of all the
exactly what
problems.
lies on the other side of the horizon.
What's this? Some sort of space insect? Some sort of Martian bug? And him wearing the respirator. And the girl. It's a dream. Is he a replicant? Am I a replicant? Am I another Blade Runner that's a replicant?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runciter's.
Got
Did
one
you feel
that...
bad when they killed those animals?
one that might be,
You were so pretty
well,
and sweet.
isn't a replicant
I hoped
in
Father wouldn't do
Deckard
it.
if you follow the second
But
film.
Mr. Rumster deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
And one that definitely is.
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Runsler wasn't a very nice man, to be
Really
fair.
the hunter? Like Father
Isn't.
says?
It's my job.
Why?
Why
what
not?
do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
He says nothing,
Would
but
you hurt me?
they do have something against them, right?
I promise you I won't.
Because they're replicants.
Father will be
So
back.
obviously he has something against them. Everyone thinks they're dangerous. Okay, what's that? Is there something I can do? I can hop very slowly on a chair. Hey look, if I double click it goes faster. Hop, 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 hop. Is there something I can get out with here? Hey, I've cut myself free on something. I don't know what it is. What's that? Something on the ground?
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband.
Oh, it's
scarce
cheese.
and mucho expensive. Selling it was a
Replicant
Class
cheese
A
or?
felony.
Oh, what's that? A doll of some kind. Guess that belongs to the girl. What else is here? No, it's just a cigarette end or something. What's that?
Strange.
What is it? I don't get to see what it is. A rag doll. Maggie bracelet, cheese, Marcus's DNA,
I recognized the
Sebastian's.
logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of
let
chinion
me just
inside. I didn't know what it was for.
Pop
but I'd
all my
bet the
clues
farm
back
it
up,
wasn't on Runsitter's
so I can see if I
books.
can work out what's. So we can try and work out what's going on. What was that I just picked up off the ground? Absolutely no idea. A photograph or a... I don't see anything. I don't see anything obvious that might be kind of what we're looking for. There's nothing interesting about the rag doll, no? No, I don't think we picked up anything useful there. Oh wait, there's
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
I didn't even know there was something there, but then it was green. The pointer was
Nothing
green,
else
so.
there.
Anything else? We had like, what was that we picked up? Let me just see. Are there any like pictures of anything, or I've not looked at like all the evidence. That was
The
that
earring
guy.
was shaped like an insect.
It's the
I
other
didn't know
guy.
much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me.
Yeah, got a candy wrapper. No, that's all from earlier on. Can I change? I can't change the... What are we looking at here? It's the arms dealing and Miraji's murder. That's a photo of me. That was the photo taken by that guy that tried to escape.
Lightning Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the
Zubin.
Gemini.
Yeah, we took down at the beginning. And there we go. It's a photo of me. That's the moon bus. Okay, it's the moon bus. Good. Excellent. I think that's probably all we can find here, isn't it? See if we can get out without being just killed or something. See if we can get away from these guys.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I
Uh-oh.
supposed to do?
Uh-oh.
They took my pictures.
Wait!
Stop them!
How
Is
about
that-
me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh?
That's...
Maybe you guys can return something to me.
Maybe.
How do you know we got it?
One
Oh.
of your own. Invaded my property. Bad
Uh-oh.
haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Go play dumb.
Who?
What
I
about him?
don't know anything.
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
No, it's
I
alright.
don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was
Is that
in
not-
that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What have they got against you?
He's a private person.
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
Is that?
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't
I
like
think
people
that's-
asking questions either.
Is
Just
that
help me out
Leon?
here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here, or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks.
That is.
Talks with an
That's
accent.
bloody Leon from the film.
No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we can speak to the manager. It is as well, it's Leon. It's Leon! Right, let's see what else we can find here. There's a door. A
I
room.
didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but
With
whoever
this tape
it was
on it.
had been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Probably not, but let's take a look. Is that a badge? Whose badge is that?
Holden's badge.
Holden's badge? Holden who's, yeah, kind of gone missing. Can we go in the bathroom? I'm assuming it's a bathroom anyway. What's he found? What was that? The things are so small. We found a scale. Oh, like a snake scale? Like a reptile scale? Interesting. Are we finding things that were found in Blade Runner now, are we? I don't understand why. It's an interesting room. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here before those guys come back. Wait, is that their car? That's their car. You can go a bit faster than that.
The car looked a lot like
Or
the
much
one I'd been
faster if you
tracking.
want.
The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner.
Identify the owner? Sure, it's probably those guys though, right? I mean...
The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best liking dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot.
A
There was an
wrapper.
arcade next door and a dozen
for a hot
nightclubs
dog.
down the street.
Okay.
Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
Where do I want to go? I want to get out of here somehow, but... Maybe this way? Oh yeah, here we go. This is DNA Row again. I wonder if he's still alive at this point. This should be the way out of here then. Yes. Okay, let's go back to HQ. You can tell them that we got grabbed. And also maybe we'll find out a bit about this car. Maybe. If we're lucky. I hope we will be. Okay. So we need to go
Laboratory. Mainframe.
here. We can see if we can download the data on that car that we saw.
Uploading.
The license plate or whatever.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runciter's. The
Yeah.
car was registered to a woman named Dectora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the
Dectora.
4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too.
So either
But maybe the owner could tell
she's
me
not
something.
real, or it's a stage name, or who knows. Also, we got some photographs. Well, yeah, so we've got quite a few photographs now. Let me see. What was the one? This one. Moonbus. Oh, there he is, look. That's him at the scene of the Moonbus crime. Let's definitely him.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yeah. He certainly does. Who are the other people? There's someone over here. That looks potentially like the other guy that caught us. Is that him? It sure is.
Give me a hard copy of that.
That's the other replicant. And who's this? Who's this one over here? Wait. Is that me? Why am I there?
That can't be me. Give me a hard copy
What?
of that.
Why was I at the moon bus during the accident? That's weird. Anything else around? What's that? Wait, no. What's that on the ground over there? That's nothing, so zoom me back out. What's that down there? Can't zoom down there. Oh, there I can. Now I can. What is that on the ground? It might be that thing over on the right we need to look at, but what is this? Okay, that's nothing. What is that then? Because that looks interesting. Maybe that'll give me some kind of reflection that I can look at. Yeah, it does. It's going to do something. What is this?
Damn strange. Give me a hard copy of that.
What is it? He says it's damn strange, but I've got absolutely no idea what it is. I can't zoom in any further. Okay. Well, let's try, see if there's any other photographs that we can look at then. Here, I wonder if these photos that guy took of me
Hawker's Circle.
will be interesting. There's me. Who's that? Nobody of interest? Wait a minute, is that Chew? I can't zoom in any further on any of these things, so who's that guy? Just thinking, I mean, the only thing I can see there are people, so I can't zoom in any further on him either. What about this person here? We don't get a view on him, no? Don't know quite. Let me see. Anything over there? No. I don't know. There must be something on this picture if it's allowing me to look at it. Let's zoom into that whole area. See if we catch anything unusual. What's that? Nothing. I was hoping there might be something useful in these pictures. There must be, surely, otherwise why would I be looking at them? What about over here? It's just a rabbit. What's that? Well, that's nothing as well. Enhance. No. I feel like there must be something that there must be something to see here. What's that? Oh, that's just nothing. That's just the background. Is there something to see in this picture? What's that? It's like a tiny person sitting on the ground. No, it's just a sack. Oh. Let's have a look. Maybe there's something in this area. But I'm not seeing anything that stands out. Is that anything? Like anything of interest? No, it is nothing. Well, no, it's still letting me zoom in though. Not by much more. No, there's absolutely nothing. Just looking to see if there's anything lying around that I can... What's that? There must be something in this picture. Well, that's just some sort of control for something. No, that doesn't help me either. Is that something in the corner? I think that's just another one of those sacks of whatever it was. I think. No. What if I just put... What if I do that? I feel like there might be something in this kind of center of the image, but just cut out what's there. See if that makes anything clearer. No, what are you doing? There's obviously something. Otherwise, why would I have this photograph? Why would I have the picture if there was nothing to see? There must be something to see. But I don't see anything. Why can't I zoom in there? Can't really do anything there. Interesting. Let's have a look. There was a different photograph. Let's take a look at that first. What was that one?
China bar.
China bar. Okay. What's that? Oh look, there he is.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
It's that guy again. Oh, maybe the camera would have got footage. Ah. This place has a camera. So maybe we can lift the footage from that.
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that.
Right, I don't... It doesn't look like there's much of anything else in this photo, but we still need to work out what is in this photograph. Why is it there as a clue? And what's in it? I've been looking at that side of the image. Let's have a look at this side. I can't work anything out with this though. Let me just... I'm going to have to find out because I can't work out what it is and I don't want to spend all night on this one thing. So I'll quickly look at some information on like a guide of some kind and then we'll close it down. Alright, let me see if this guide tells me anything about... I think it was about... Oh, that guide doesn't help me at all. It just says, make sure you don't miss out on any photographs. Yeah, okay, well I've not missed out on the photographs, but I feel like I've missed out on something in the photographs. So how about giving me some clue? Right, okay, that's where we are. There's also stuff like maybe we could speak to Sebastian or... Nope, someone else says access the Esper, it will show you photographs. Yeah, okay, well it's shown me photographs. Doesn't really help me though. Like this one. There's not even anywhere where I can get help that'll be like... I could look at a video guide, but I think that would just be a pain. A pain? What about this one? What I really need is one that shows me pictures. No, and that guide's like really basic. It just says, now that you're free, go home. And I'm like, yeah, but there's more to do than that. Wait, is that it? Oh, I thought this was like a general tips. I don't need general tips. What bloody hell the thing is. Is that where I copy a man's head in the China bar? A woman's face or a scale in a man's hand. His back is turned. Right. So in somebody's hand is a scale or something. This hand? Or the other hand? Which hand? He said he has his back turned and there's something in his hand. No, it's not that guy then. No. Well, he must be because he's the only person with his back turned. Unless it's this guy. Does he have something in his hand? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it is this guy and I just need to look at the right place. Don't think it is though. There's nobody there with anything in their hand. What is this talking about? Is it going to be important, whatever I see? I don't know. Well, I thought the angle was changing slightly there, and I thought, oh, maybe we finally found something. Doesn't look like it though. It's weird. What about this guy's hand? But he's not got his back turned. But wait, there is something in his hand, isn't there? Nope, maybe not. I can't work it out. There's nobody with their back turned other than that guy. Why does it do that? That doesn't help me in the slightest. Now I'm wondering if these guides are actually any use at all. It would appear they're not. Ah! Somehow I...
A strange scale. Give me a hard copy.
Somehow I found the right angle. I have absolutely no idea how I found that out. But okay, so we got another picture. I don't think there's anything else in that, I'm hoping. Let's go out of here. Maybe, because we've got a scale. Maybe we could go to... If we go to Animoid Row and ask the guy with the snake guy about the scale, maybe there'll be something useful to that. Maybe. Yeah, go to the roof. Go to the ceiling. And let's try Animoid Row again and see if we can talk to the snake guy. Or... Well, let's go to the... Chinatown, Rancer's Animals, Animoid Row, Hysteria Hall, Nightclub Row, the Bradbury. Go to Animoid Row. Oh, but also because we can go to the bar down here and maybe get the security camera footage. Maybe. That'd be more useful, I think. Let's go chat to the guy behind the bar. Grab his footage.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit
You don't
there
serve
until I
discs?
cough it up, well, here it is.
Okay, he's just giving it me straight away. No, no questions asked. Fine. Now we can get out of here then. I think that's really all we needed there. That guy's shop won't be opening for a little while. I'm sure they've taken all of his guns. Let's talk to the people down here. Oh, the guy in the snake stand isn't there. No, we're not talking to him then. Let's talk to her. Maybe she knows where he's gone.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Oh, see, I was right. This you showed me was part of a collection. Bought
Okay.
for a nightclub in 4th sector.
You know the name of the nightclub?
Collection.
No, senor.
Bought for a
But
nightclub.
my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help.
Right. Is that helpful? I don't really know. Maybe we can go to Roy's house and... To Roy? To McCoy's house, anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, well let's go there. Because we got the security camera footage, I can look at that in my own apartment. And also maybe we can go and try and meet Sebastian now. See if he's back, if he's around this time. He falls in with people a little bit.
Your floor number, please.
That one. Wait, what? I just chose the roof instead of my
Your
room.
floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
Yeah, get me to my apartment. Need to feed my dog. Needs to feed his dog, you see. Kind of the most important thing. Here you go, dog.
Baby. Dinner time.
Have some dinner.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Yeah, I've got a thing to put around your neck.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
He's not going to use the collar.
Good doggy.
Okay, so you can't really do much with the dog. Right. So we should have...
Scanning video disk.
Yeah.
One enhanceable image found.
One image.
Adding enhanceable photographs to
Please
client
do.
database.
Was it this one then?
China bar.
China bar again. So this is what we're looking for. Now that there is that guy shop. Let's see what's over here. Wait. Yeah, is that the guy? No. That's somebody else. That's that guy we see wandering around when we're down there. Who's this? Is that the guy with the... Yeah, that's the guy whose shop we were in. Taking photographs, look.
He looks familiar.
Of
Give me a
something.
hard copy of that.
Yeah, it's Izo. It's Izo. Anything else? Where are these guys? Taking a roundabout way to get there. Who's that? What is this guy about? Oh, something's happening.
Guza? Give me a hard copy of that.
Well, now that's interesting. So we've got our guy as well. Okay. Now that's interesting. The guy that's in charge, or that's been left in charge,
Your floor number, please.
is there. Get me back to the roof. Let's just talk to. See if we can talk to JF Sebastian. See if we can talk to Sebastian. That'd be nice. If we can get a little conversation with him. At some point. Maybe. We're probably close to where we're going to finish for tonight, but let's just see what we can do here for the next little while. Because, you know, difficult to know. Difficult to know. Is that a Johnny Cab from Total Recall? Right, so there's the Bradbury. We've landed outside it now. We don't have to go any roundabout ways to get there. See what we can talk to Sebastian about if he's there. Let's take the stairs. It's probably quicker, to be honest, than using the elevator. Yeah, there's his house. Is he in this time? The door's shut.
I'm looking for JF Sebastian.
That's me.
Oh, we found him.
LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
You didn't call anyone.
Here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, he might be
If
able
you
to.
insist.
He might be surprised. So let's
I don't
talk.
think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell
apart from
Corporation?
your friends.
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell.
Okay.
He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the
Plays
money to
chess
buy
with
this
him.
building. It's a landmark, you know.
Well.
You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
He owns the whole place.
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir.
Now, at this stage,
There's
he
nobody
might
here
be
but me
hiding
and my
somebody.
friends.
What friends?
All those things walking around. Yeah.
Evening, General.
He's the general. He's the general.
See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
Means he actually.
He's plenty real
you know,
enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
What do
Well,
we
if you
need
want to take a look,
to
go
check
on
the
ahead. I
premises
can't stop
for?
you. But please be careful in my lab.
Be careful in his lab. Let's have a chat with him. What am I going to talk to him about? I have to think about.
How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Let's go through
Oh,
some
I'm
of
not
the
sure anyone
questions.
really knows him. But I can tell you this. He's a great man. And a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week.
Yep.
I've only beaten him once.
He's only beaten him once. And he probably let him beat him. Let's ask about Eisenduller.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields.
I'm trying to think because he's
I'm in
a bit
basic
twitchy. If we
biogenetic
ask him the wrong
design, and he
questions,
works
he's the
on
kind of person who's
practical
likely to
application of
run
off-world
away.
Physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
Dead.
He was murdered.
Dead?
Probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here,
That doesn't mean
nonetheless.
that they're not here, though, right?
And who do you think they'll start looking for next?
What other questions can we ask him about? Well, Miraji and
You know the
Chu.
design subcons down on the row? Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them.
He's never
I
met
don't
them.
go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the
Interesting.
row.
He never goes down to the row. What should we ask him about? Runsiter, we don't need to ask him about that. The twins are involved with this whole thing, though.
Talk to me about the twins.
You mean Luther and Lance? They were Dr. Tyrell's favorites until he let them go.
Right.
Nobody really knows why, either.
You think they hold a grudge against Tyrell?
Maybe.
What for?
But they're decent fellows, Mr. McCoy. I don't think they'd ever do a mean thing to anybody.
Who knows? Would they?
They're real smart, too. Almost as smart as Dr. Tyrell.
Maybe they're too smart to keep around. Too much competition
Maybe.
for the old man.
Oh, they could never take Dr. Tyrell's place.
How about this? Do you think they're the type who might help out renegade replicants?
Why would you ask it like
You're
that?
a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
Yeah.
The guys who
Some
broke in might be
replicants.
replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
Well,
You worked on the Nexus 6 series,
yeah.
didn't you?
Just a little
Exactly.
bit.
You worked on the Nexus
Would
6.
you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be.
He doesn't
Stronger
always
and more agile,
recognize what
too.
the issue is.
So maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Yeah, we're not going to get any more conversation out of him. I'm not entirely sure we'd have got any more conversation if we'd asked him any of the other questions, to be honest. Let's try going... So we had that token for this place, Hysteria Hall. Let's try going there. See how that goes. Probably not well. Why is that there? Probably not that well. But let's see. Maybe there's something useful there. Whenever we eventually get into our spinner and take off. So where did I say? This place, Hysteria Hall, which we had to find a pass for? Not too sure. So this is Hysteria Hall. It's like an arcade or something?
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie.
I don't know what's going on over there. They're arguing about something. But, okay.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35.
Who's talking?
Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke.
Someone's
green, any
talking. I don't know
color
who
you
it
want.
is.
Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding.
What's he doing?
Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry. Toodaloo.
Crazy
Admiring
Legs
that
Larry.
pussycat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a
What?
deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake.
Sounds great. I'll have
Course, you
5
gotta find the road for
if I
it.
can afford them.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch.
So he
Pleased
sells...
to meet you.
Ah.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy.
He
you can
sells
call me
ground
Larry.
vehicles.
You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Don't call me, okay.
The Bishi's
Why not?
exceptional.
If you say so.
Mechanical as Pacific Rim flawless as
If you say
usual.
so.
But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those
Looks like a
Spyro
pretty rubbish car, to be
Filipino
honest.
keeps
Don't buy it.
everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on
He's pushing the
this.
sales pitch there. What am I feasting my
You
eyes
see
on?
it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred
Actual
sheets of Tijuana
chrome?
chrome from
My
before the war.
word.
It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful. isn't it?
Actual chrome.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no.
Steal?
Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's
Can I
got
not buy
your
it?
name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
That wasn't my name.
Take a couple letters.
So that one, that's
I'll
not
have
my
to
name.
think about it.
That's not
Don't
my
think
name.
too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gone? Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, okay, gone. Yeah, okay, I get it. Gonzo. Tell you what, have you
How
seen
about
this person?
girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She
Yeah.
looks kind
You're
of
right, she's not, but
Think real hard.
Maybe you should
I think
try
she.
that
I think he
arcade
said she was
next
like
door.
14. So
She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
I'll do that.
right. And
You sell a black sedan a
Yeah.
few days ago?
if you sell
Black
ground vehicles,
sedan?
maybe you sold this car.
Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the registration.
It's sportier than that thing.
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place. Who am I to say no?
It didn't look...
Did you know who she
okay.
was?
No,
It
but I'd
actually
like
looked
to
like a
know
better
her
car,
in the
to be fair.
biblical sense, if you
To
catch what I'm
me.
saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
No, that's true.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to crazy
Is that
legs
gonna-
Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
Is that going to upset
You
him?
can
I
take
don't
it
think
any way
so.
you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
Right, okay. I think that's about all we're going to get out of him. What were those people outside that were arguing? The old couple. They got anything they can tell me?
You guys still battling it out?
That's what
Still
keeps our
battling
habits
it out.
alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
I didn't know my name before I've ever spoken to him.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
Well, this is the hot dog
I
stand.
try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Or the...
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Hoover's checker speech.
What?
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Is he forgetting or is she forgetting or are they both forgetting or... Oh, I can talk to them about these things.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes. I saw her come
To
out
Lucy.
of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both.
To Lucy.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago.
Positively
She was
wrong.
like little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay,
What?
okay, just forget it.
What's that got to do with any of this? Oh, what am I doing? What about this cheese?
Score some cheese, like this stuff.
Boy, don't flash that around here.
Don't flash it around, don't flash the cheese. Don't show us the
Besides,
cheese.
The kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram
Yeah.
home. Show that cheese around
Maybe that's
here.
true.
You become
I
a
don't
marked
think it
man.
is. But...
Who sells it?
No, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunko, I just want some information.
Yeah.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen.
Kingston's
She's
Kitchen.
always bragging about her special ingredient.
So she has cheese.
Stew she makes. It always did taste a little gamey.
And
Gamey?
she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
With cheese in it? What kind of cheese is it?
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
That's it. I found
Be
this
good, you
wrapper.
two.
Yeah, that's from one of our hot dogs. Kind of a pointless question to ask, really, wasn't it? Kind of worthless to ask, really. Okay, so where could we go now? The nightclub. They said about a nightclub, didn't they? Oh, in fact, no. I'll tell you where we'll go. We'll ask about the cheese. I can skip these by right clicking, but I quite like them. So we're going to first go and speak to the woman at Kingston's Kitchen. And then we'll go to this nightclub place, because apparently there's a lot going down with that. Apparently. Here we go. I might make that where I finish as well. Maybe. Once we've spoken to her. I don't know how much is left of the game. I don't know. We're probably not far from the end, to be honest. Mia and Murray.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
Those old
I could
buzzards.
take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella?
Yeah, what did
I never
she-
do you no harm.
What has she actually done?
Where'd you
Nothing.
get it?
My sister, she got connections.
Where
Her
can I
sister's
find
got connections for
She back in
cheese.
Jamaica,
For illicit
man.
cheese. She's
Far
her
away from
illicit
here.
cheese
She
connection.
send me cheese once, maybe twice a month.
Sounds like the name of some kind of experimental,
Funny thing
I don't
you
know,
ask about
avant-garde
the
band,
cheese.
doesn't it?
Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab
Illicit
whole
cheese
box
supplier.
of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy'd not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Who knows?
Cheese hidden
What?
in that box, man.
Cheese.
Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
Yeah.
This guy who robbed you.
Then they wouldn't
what
get
did he look
anything.
Short, real short.
A short
Bad
guy.
clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly
he-
little thief, yeah?
Is this one of?
I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still
Uh.
think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Right. Nothing but trouble. Is that it?
Thanks for your time.
That's the end of that conversation. Right. So what we were going to do what I was going to do next. Go out here. See where it takes me. Oh, it takes me there. I'm going to just get in my spinner and go to the nightclub place. But I think that's where we're going to end tonight. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be playing something on Xbox. So I recently got Mafia, the remastered version of the first Mafia game. So I'm going to give that a try tomorrow. If you want to see that, please feel free to join me again tomorrow night. And once we've done this, we're going to finish up. Beyond that, I'm trying to think what stage are we at. So we've got then an Xbox. We'll play an Xbox game, as I say, tomorrow. Wednesday will be the watch party. Thursday, maybe some Fall Guys if I feel up to it. If not, maybe we'll go back and do a bit more of the Warriors. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, this is Nightclub Row. This is where we're going to end for tonight. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Let's save our game so that we don't make any mistakes here. Save. Yes, please. So there we go. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you again next time. But for now, it's going to be a good night from me. Good night.